Veronica Keene, channeling Montague Keene, February 25, 2018. You have been left in no doubt of the lengths the cabal will go, to hold on to power. Even you were shocked. You did not realize how low they will go to destroy anything that may stop them completing their evil plans. Many of them have faced the fact that their plans are doomed to failure and have asked for mercy. They know they cannot hide the truth from humanity for much longer. Absolutely everything humans were allowed to know was strictly controlled, total lies. Everything was designed to prevent people from progressing. All knowledge was hidden. The cabal controls the manufacture of food and drugs. They have successfully convinced people that they need their deadly vaccinations and drugs. Man was successfully living on the earth long before the Anunnaki arrived, looking for gold, and then decided to take over. They are still controlling it to this day. They have assumed many guises. They always ensure that man looks up to them. But their exposure is assured. They can no longer hide behind a veil of lies. They are in positions of power everywhere, sometimes hidden, sometimes in plain sight. Your governments obey them while your politicians pretend to hold power. They are the hidden hand, the real power that controls all. You can see for yourselves the power wielded by religions. Ask yourselves why religion is accepted without question. Why is religion forced on you? Why were you forced to accept such lies? Love and peace should be the objective of humanity. Now you have the opportunity to take back your power and ensure that love and peace prevail. You now have the numbers to take back control. You can see that the emperor has no clothes. It was all an illusion and you were all taken in by it. But the illusion cannot hold you hostage one moment longer because you are free. Free to explore the truth, free to see what was used to create fear in your lives. Free to see all that was used to hold you hostage. Free to protect your precious children from the pedophiles that are everywhere, so organized that they have been operating right under your nose, though you failed to see them until now. You can never close your eyes to this problem ever again. You owe it to your children to prevent them being exposed to the lies that you were forced to accept. Do not allow the lies to take another generation into control. Education fails to teach truth, as it is totally controlled by the cabal. It is dangerous to you. You must ensure that your children are prepared to accept the truth at an early age so they can recognize it when they see it. Such an education should begin in the cradle, gradually opening their eyes to the reality. They will thank you in later years. Be very wary of what are known as old people's homes. Many are not as they appear to be. Some are dangerous, taking control of the residents and acting as though the person is in prison. There are many of these homes in different parts of England that would shock you, if you knew the truth of what goes on in them. There are vile predators everywhere, always ready to pounce on unsuspecting people. Husbands that are not allowed to visit their wives is common. Protect your loved ones, as they are not safe in many of these places. Medication is administered without disclosing what is being given. They are sedated without consent. This is a disgrace. Veronica is trying to help one such person who has asked for help and is going through hell. Please pray for her and all the others in the same predicament. When questions are asked, the predators reveal themselves, and threaten legal action in the hope of frightening away the questioners. No one is safe from such vile people who live off the suffering of others. Do not allow them to get the better of you. You ask, who can you trust? Very few in positions of power. Exposure does help to remove some of them, but you must strive to remove all of them. Be prepared to take steps to remove all predators before it is too late. So much has been put in place to hold humanity under control that you must now take down all the control, whenever you come across it. It takes courage and a belief in your own ability, to see it through to full exposure. Support each other, as you have the numbers to free yourselves from your predators. Many obstacles have been removed and the energy of the earth is in your favor. So this is your big opportunity to actually achieve freedom. Do not let it pass you by, through lack of courage. We have put so much in place to free you from slavery and to release the truth of who you are, of the earth you live upon, and of course, the predators who hold you captive. Freedom is yours to take and own. This is your opportunity to expose and remove the banking cartel that has ensured that life on earth is a struggle for survival. Religions have destroyed the religion of love which all people lived by in bygone days. It was replaced with lies that would ensure that they could set one religion against another. This was their plan, and you fell for it, and continue to pay a heavy price for it. But the truth can no longer be hidden. The internet ensures this. The predators are trying to remove the internet from you. Do not allow this to happen. Find your voice and say no to any control of it. Remember, the cabal can only go as far as you allow them to go. You are the 99%. You are watching every move they make and they know it. They are at your mercy and they are not used to this, for an awakened humanity is their greatest fear. Protect yourselves by refusing all vaccinations, and when possible, refuse their drugs that were designed to shorten your life. Removing the cabal's control of your lives with all the information you now have at your fingertips will be like a walk in the park. Without your assistance they will lose all their power. They will be helpless. Never betray your fellow man and freedom is yours for the taking. My dear, I am proud of the way you are handling the serious issues regarding some old people's homes that have been taken over by corrupt individuals with no regard for human life. These people care only for the money they can extract in whichever way they can. Many old folk quickly become prisoners. You must protect the vulnerable in your care. Living your final years in fear, trapped in such places, should not be allowed in any country. Yes, dear. Life gets tough when you question such people. The man's hand, without a body attached, that tightly gripped your arm as you worked at the computer, was done to scare you off. Please do try to rest, and be prepared to act when necessary. Forever, your adoring, Monty. Message from Veronica. Dave wants you to understand how much your letters mean to him. To hear his name called when post arrives, makes him feel that he is not alone anymore. To know that people care and are interested in what happens to him, gives him hope. He reads and catalogs them and rereads them, over and over again. The lovely cards are now on his wall beside a beautiful drawing sent by Ruth. They have changed the energy of his cell. Sadly, the jail returned all cards that had glitter. Some contained envelopes and stamps. He appreciates your kindness, but the jail only allows people to send things through the jail's commissary, and books through Amazon. It is important that the jail and lawyers know that there are people out there who care and are watching out for Dave. I thank you, also. You have made a big difference to Dave's life. I am so grateful to you for this. Contact details. Dave McCann. MJ03A Pod 11. Booking number 162-1184. Prisoner ID 707-6771. P.O. Box 872. Fresno, California 93712 USA. Justice for Dave McCann. Irishman framed in California legal expenses fundraising with Go Get funding. Website, the Montague Keene Foundation. You can use PayPal to make a donation to the foundation, to help towards the purchase of the new centre in Ireland. Any financial contribution, however small, would be greatly appreciated. Veronica Keene. P.S. I live in London, England. It is necessary to point out that U.S. postal orders can only be cashed in the United States. They cannot be used here in England. PayPal. Alternatively, you may use the bank codes given below. NatWest Bank. Account, the Montague and Veronica Keene Foundation. IBAN, GB56NWBK60233682587809. BIC, NWBKGB2L. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Universal Channeling, channeling the conscious universe. Namaste.